Welcome to Team Tiggio Court TV, where we upload videos every single day. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share our videos.
On behalf of Mr. Johnson, who's present to my right.
You're free to hang out. Mr. Johnson, you were supposed to be here this morning.
Yeah, I ended up going to Mason. Because I thought it was remember when you had gave me the court date for 1:30? I was like, I got two court dates. For some reason I thought it was in Mason. It was not. So I thought like, oh, maybe I ain't have court at the time, so I came here. Now I thought I had court for this time. You don't remember like when the last time I talked to you, I was like, I got two court dates.
Let me tell you something. You have been racking up charges in the last couple of weeks. I can't keep your stuff straight.
I finished the community service.
That's the least of your concerns right now.
I'm not into it. I'm sorry. I was
Right.
going place at the time.
I recognize all of that, but you know what? You were taken into custody and you blew allegedly a .13 when you are not to have alcohol.
That I am into it.
And so you have a pending felony for obstructing the police. It says you have been charged with assault and battery in Lansing on August 20th. And then that's when you blew the .13 while in jail. And at least as of the 21st of August, you had not turned over your community service worksheet with completed hours. It said defendant had church provide verbal confirmation of 4 hours completed in July. No signed community service sheet though. Defendant has been subject to several police reports throughout the summer.
I'm telling you, everything that's going on with me, it's been like,
everybody's lying on you.
for these last two cases, I swear. And when he called me with the alcohol situation, I was not in that area. That guy blamed me and they ain't have nothing to do with me. Like they took me back to this guy. Okay, so I have.
I don't want to hear about your pending cases.
But it wasn't me.
I don't want to hear about your pending cases because anything you say can be used against you.
Let them use it again because I'm going past it. Because when
I don't want to hear about it. You're not here for that. You're here for allegations of probation violation.
Well, I apologize about the alcohol. That's the only thing I'm going to go. I finished all the community service. What is it? Church Solid Rock. They said he was going to come in today and let you know I did 17 hours for them. It's 15 hours right here.
Who was the Church of Solid Rock?
Bishop Pure, I think.
I didn't tell you could do community service.
I thought I can do it through any church.
I didn't tell you that. I don't know where you got that from.
The bread house, he didn't even work.
I didn't even tell you you can do it at a bread house. I gave you very specific instructions as to where you can do your probation. You didn't do it. You came here and asked if I would allow you to do a bread house. I had concerns about it, but I told you that I would allow it. And then that's not what you did. You took liberties and did what you wanted to do. Your probation officer wants your probation status terminated and wants you to go to jail.
Please not do that. I just got my son back too, and I'm dealing with CPS. Like I just got Legend back, and I've been trying. Like in the trouble that I've been getting into, I promise you. Besides alcohol,
guess what? You wouldn't find trouble if you was at home with your child.
Yeah, I just got him back.
You went to work, and you went home to be with your child.
Now I do.
You wouldn't be out in positions for people to make up these alleged stories on you.
Right. You're definitely right about that. The crowd out there.
Yeah, that you made these choices.
Right.
So you can't come in here and tell me that you got several pending cases because everyone's lying on you, but you're outside and in positions while under the influence of alcohol when you're not even supposed to be drinking at all, to get charged with assault and battery and with a felony obstructing the police.
They didn't catch me. I wasn't there.
I'm not talking about the facts of the case. I'm talking about the fact that you've actually been charged and arrested for those things is what I'm talking about. I'm not here to understand the facts of the case right now. That's not what we're here for. It's a violation for you to even pick up a new case. That's why we're here. You're not allowed to pick up new cases when you're on probation. You're supposed to be on the straight and narrow. You're supposed to be following orders. You're not supposed to be at any bars or any nightclubs. You're not supposed to be engaging in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not supposed to be drinking or consuming or possessing alcohol. And I told you on this case to do some community service, and I told you where to do it. And I'm not accepting community service from any place that I told you that I didn't tell you you could do it. Doesn't count.
I figured like the churches would be okay with it.
You don't get to figure for me. You're supposed to figure for yourself, and you're not doing a great job on that. You definitely don't get to figure for me. I will do my thinking and I will tell you my thoughts. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so what are we doing as it relates to the allegations here, Council?
Your Honor, I think that one of these allegations relates to a pending case. I can't really do anything with that one for obvious reasons. The other two regarding the community service and the alcohol, I think my client is prepared to acknowledge responsibility for it this time.
Okay, it's consumed alcohol on or around August 20th, 0.13 blood alcohol content at the Lansing Police Department jail. And it looks like my order from the 6th was he was supposed to complete his community service by August 25th. And I don't believe Mr. Hanna received evidence that you did that.
He told me to come up here and then come down there and bring the papers down.
No, that's on August 25th. This
August,
is September 8th.
August 25th, I think I had court. Didn't I have court here?
Yeah, but you also had court on August 4th. And I told you that I would allow you told me you did 4.5 hours at the place where I told you you can do your community service originally. You wanted to have a permission to do some community service with the Bishop Singleton at Bread House, is what you said. I told you on the 4th that you needed to have your hours completed by August 25th. August 25th, you appeared and there was a new violation that we set for hearing today. Your hours were supposed to be turned in by the 25th.
I've been redoing hours like so look, I went to Singleton and then I did like 10 hours for Singleton. He said he was gonna give you a call too.
I told you then, I don't want no call. I didn't ask for any bishops to call me.
Well, like all I gotta do is go get the papers and I'm probably
Well, you was already supposed to do that.
I can prove it.
Excuse me?
I can prove it, I promise.
There's no proof.
Okay.
Where?
I gotta, this is for 15 hours and then I gotta go to the
With who?
This is with
With who?
like a guy I work with, like he give out backpacks and stuff, like help with kid youth.
What's his name?
His name is Tiggio.
Did I tell you you can do community service there?
I figured with community service, like
No. It wasn't no figure. You didn't have, and you knew that because I told you that I was telling you where your community service was going to be done. We had the approved list of where you were going to do community service. And you knew that.
I'm not just trying to be disobedient to that thing. But like I said, dumb thinking, I guess I figured like it was community service, doing something good.
That's nice. Doesn't count for my purposes. And you were aware of that. You were aware of that the last two hearings. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand your right to have a contested hearing on the violations that was scheduled for today?
Yes, ma'am.
And I recognize, I believe, well, I don't know that he's actually been charged with picking up the new case. It just says consumed alcohol on or around August 20th. They did not charge you. They did not charge you with a violation for picking up the new case. So that's not anything I need to hold in advance, I don't believe. Let's see. Oh, I guess they did. Let's see. Defendant fled and obstructed police on or around June 25th. So I think that one is still being held. I don't see anything from August 20th. That I don't see that they charged you with, but
Your Honor, if I may.
yes.
I'm looking at an assault and battery on, it looks like it was issued on the 21st of August.
I think that's.
That's not what I'm asking. I recognize that. What I'm saying is that the probation department has not issued a request and summons for violation because of that yet. That's what I meant. And that maybe that'll come, I don't know. But nonetheless, as it relates to consuming alcohol on or around the 20th of August with a blood alcohol content of 1.13 at the time that you were in the custody of the Lansing Police Jail, how do you plead? As to the violation of failing to complete your community service hours after having been ordered originally to complete 40 hours of community service. How do you plead? Factual basis, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Johnson, is it true that you were sentenced to a term of probation by this court? Exact date, but earlier this year, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Is it true that one of the terms of your probation was that you were not to consume alcohol?
Yes.
Is it true that you violated that probation and tested positive for alcohol at Lansing Police Department Jail on August 20th?
Yes.
Any questions from the prosecution?
No, Your Honor.
I find your plea to be freely and voluntarily made. I'll accept your plea at this time.
Please give me
The amount of violations that we've had to deal with from you. I had to pull out a whole new registry of action to put in my file because that's how many notes we've had to put in here. Because you refuse to be compliant with the court order. What is it that you want to share?
I literally, because my baby, I wasn't fit. I just got my son back and stuff. Like I'm trying, like, and I do feel like everybody else is getting me.
You got your son back and stuff. Don't try the victim thing with me.
I'm not trying to victim myself.
Everybody not out to get you.
I know not everybody, but like some situations I've been put in, besides the alcohol situation, like it's been crazy. Like it's really been crazy. Like these cases I got, like you said, it has nothing to do with you. I promise I didn't do nothing. Like I didn't do these cases. Like, and more story, like besides the community service, I know I had to finish that. I apologize how that went. The alcohol, it won't happen again. If you want to put me on alcohol, tell them I'm not an alcoholic. That happened out of like some, like, I don't know why it happened.
You don't know why you
I don't
drink.
know why.
You don't know why you.
I really don't.
You don't know why you was out drinking.
It was my friend's birthday, but
You was out turning up. But where was your child when that happened? You had custody of your child then?
No, I had just got him.
Are you telling me that you have?
My mom had got him, and then she.
No, that's not right. You have custody of your child?
Yes, I got custody of.
Or your mom does?
No, me no, and my daughter, but her mom's okay. So we like, she just bring her over.
They live with you?
Legend does, yeah.
Your child, they live with you at your address?
Yes, Legend.
And you have a job?
Yes.
Oh, where are you working?
Right down here, Muffler Man. Like it's off and on.
You work at Muffler Man under the table?
Yeah, I do. I promise. You can call him.
Doing what?
Literally, I do starters, mostly starters. I do oil changes, and that's it.
Muffler Man got you working on people's cars under the table?
Yeah, yes, you can call him. His name. Oh, my fault. I'm on disability, so we had to figure something out.
Yeah, I remember because you tried to tell me you couldn't get a job because you were on disability.
I'm good.
And then I told you to provide evidence that you're unable to work because you're on disability, because you look fully able to work to me. I know people in wheelchairs that work.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't know. I know it's the most on the table, but if I start.
Yes, you did. That's why you're doing it, because you want to keep your Social Security.
No, I know it's against the, like, I want to keep my Social. You like?
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Oh, it clicked, didn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I thought I was allowed to work under the table for
Joseph.
Okay, and so you have custody of your child.
Yes.
And you're living with your mom?
No, godmom. Right here down the road.
You live with your godmother, with your child.
Yes.
How old is the child?
4.
Okay, and where's the child for during the day? Where's the child now? At
He's at the house right now.
At the house with whom?
Girlfriend. Sometimes girlfriend. Right now.
You left your child with the sometime girlfriend?
Well, she cool people. She good people.
Oh, okay.
She been helping me out.
Okay.
I need help. I ain't gonna lie.
Got it.
Your Honor, if I may, just so the court is aware, there is a domestic violence charge in review.
You heard it.
Yeah, the charge it's in review.
I promise you, I ain't.
I haven't been able to look at it in detail enough to know if it's something that's substantiated, but just so the court is aware.
We already know, Mr. Johnson, everyone is out to get you, but there's going to be another possible pending domestic violence charge.
I haven't been getting into it with nobody. I promise you, I haven't.
I don't know. Listen, I just found out from the same time you did about this pending charge. That's all I know. You're just being advised. Counsel.
Well, Your Honor, I think clearly this alcohol use was a misstep. Mr. Johnson acknowledges that. I think he is making an effort to catch up on his community service hours. I acknowledge he's not exactly followed the court's directives on that, but I think that's something he can complete, given an opportunity going forward. I would ask that he be allowed to continue probation.
Mr. Johnson's not really making an effort to do much of what he's supposed to do. He's out turning up. He's supposedly trying to get custody of his child, but he's not even in a position to take care of himself. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27 years old, and you're living with someone in someone else's house when you have children, and then now you get custody of this child, or at least one of the children, and the children is currently with a sometime girlfriend right now.
Well, exactly. I figured it wouldn't be good to bring up. That's what I thought.
I figure if you have children, you need to be responsible as an adult to provide for them and to protect them. That's what I figure. And you're not doing either of those things right now.
Sure, actually go with it. That's the reason.
You need to do better. You need to do better. You can't be doing good if you keep getting picked up and put in jail for and now possibly 3 pending criminal cases at the same time while you're on probation. You can't be doing good.
I know, but actually what the lawyer do, the other case was about to get dismissed. That's what.
You don't know that.
Well, he said it was.
The lawyer, unless the prosecutor said it was getting dismissed, the public defender can't tell you what it's gonna be. Mr. Raleigh, can you tell your clients if it's gonna get dismissed or not?
No.
Yeah, he can tell you how strong or weak the evidence is, or what's likely to happen if a witness doesn't appear.
That's what happened.
Yeah. You're banking on someone not appearing.
No, they didn't appear, and he said.
And the case wasn't dismissed. So he's only can tell you what likely could happen if they don't appear. But obviously it hasn't been dismissed, which means there's another court date, correct? And so they could appear at that date. Then the case won't be dismissed. So the public defender can't tell you what's going to happen. They can't predict if the witness is going to come or not. They don't know. They can only tell you what will happen if the person doesn't appear. But the problem is that you keep getting picked up on these cases. And who's supposed to watch your child while you're sitting in custody on pending charges? No, I'm asking you a question. Who's going to, you haven't really been staying in the house. You were just in custody on the 20th of August. Who's supposed to watch your kid while you're in custody?
I'm taking away. That's enough.
It does say here that your overall attitude is good. I can't dispute that. Although your progress has been poor and your acceptance of responsibility has been poor. You always come back to court and you have a good attitude. It's just a disconnect between transferring that good attitude into doing good outside of here. And now there are children relying on you. These are their babies who obviously, if you got custody, that means that the mother is not there. Whether the mother is there or not, they need you to be an upstanding citizen. You need to be there and be a good example. And you're not that young anymore. You're 27. You got to get it together. This is not about you anymore. This is about your children. It's bigger than you now. So you got to do what is responsible. I'm going to spare you. I'm not going to put you in jail today. Only because you have a child in the custody of someone you don't even want to claim as your girlfriend. You need to have your child with you. And that means that you consider that when you're out and about and you're going to celebrate your friend's birthday, you recognize I got to make smart decisions because I got to get home to my child.
Hello.
I am going to have to extend your probation because you were supposed to be on probation as of August 15th. I'm extending your probation 6 months. While on probation, I need proof of your completion of community service, and it has to be at the place that I told you to complete it. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I will have you testing for alcohol randomly twice a month for the next 90 days, okay? Your location for community service must be approved by me prior to you doing it, otherwise it doesn't count. I told you where to do it the first time. I've also given you some grace and told you you can do it at the bread house if the pastor is going to be the bishop himself. You're going to be working with him. You can't do it with anybody else but the bishop. Do you understand that?
Okay.
You can't do it with any of the bishop's associates. Those two options that I gave you are where you're going to do your community service. And they need to complete the community service form. I don't want any phone calls.
Okay. I got you.
I want the form completed and tendered to your probation officer, because that's the appropriate way we do this, okay? Do you have any questions at this time?
No.
This is your last chance. Any further violation, you're gonna have to figure out what's gonna happen with your child, because I'm gonna put you in jail. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I promise you will.
Okay, let's see. You check in with Mr. Hannah before you leave here today. Any additional matters for the record?
Not with you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
And I recognize one of these probation violations are still pending, and that's because it's tied up to another case. So that's just gonna pend until we figure out what's going on with the other case, okay? You're all set.